The whole card. This version may be the only way we get close to Catan. Get call whole card. Yeah, Rel, it's not so much a game. It's more of a text-based adventure game. I mean, it's interesting that we're getting that we're. Oh, welcome back. It's part 2.
Yeah, part 2.
We're back. It's live with part 2. We're discussing our first initial thoughts of Catan Stories, and Reld says, "Where's the game?" And I'm saying it's text-based adventure, right? But I like text-based adventures to almost like. I mean, it's supposed to be more RP. We're RPing it more than whatever, but
yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna be like just straight RP.
Yeah, and I was bringing up Zombicide. Imagine if they did something like this to bring you closer to the story of Zombicide. So like they have stories in Zombicide, and we like to try to RP them a little bit. We RP a little bit in Zombicide, very minimally, but I think it would be a cool idea to like have this be as like a flowing sort of game to get you into the lore. It's
sure.
It's a cool way to get you into a lore of a game that maybe doesn't have the lore up front. You know, that the authors of Catan wanted people to know what Catan was really about, right? As Marty says, even as a text-based adventure, it's very, very simple. Yes, A/B choices forever. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. It is very much choose your own adventure, but super simple, yeah.
I kind of wish we had the sound, dude. The next page sound.
Oh, I know. But we do have these sounds. I like the immersion. I like the sound. I see what they're going for here. I think it's more of a storytelling immersion game. Yeah, you know, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I mean, I really had no idea what to expect with this, so
yeah,
this is
neither did I.
Our RP game isn't strong, guys. So we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, we're not like the awesome
silly
RPers
about it.
that you can find on Twitch. Yeah, there's some awesome RP action for sure. But hey, you're getting Crit Camp RP, right? What more could you want on a Monday night? No, it's not Monday. It is Monday. It's Monday.
It's Monday? Thursday.
It's Thursday night. I don't even know what day.
Yeah.
Darth Molly says, I can see my niece getting into this and it leading her to the actual game. Exactly. I think it's a cool way to immerse people. Like, imagine if Pandemic did this with like a legacy game. So let's say they have like an iPad client that you play the legacy thing, and then when you open up the pages that you're supposed to read, maybe you get to pick up your iPad and you play through the game this way. And where these little stops are is where you stop before you move on with whatever you decide or whatever the outcome is of the game.
I mean, I think it's cool to definitely get like background lore for a game that you're into. I mean, that's
in a different way instead of just reading like 9 pages of text, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I would do this for a game like Zombicide. I would do this for a game like The Others. You know, like something that looks like it has a huge backstory to it that is really deep and the whole world's based around, but I want to go deeper, right?
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of games like that could do cool little things like this if they wanted to take the time with the sound, the immersion, all that good stuff. But yeah, Thursday, don't try to make me live this week again, says whole card. Yeah, right.
live this week again, yeah.
Oh, live the week again, sorry. Welcome back. Yes, we're playing this. Yes, here we go. I mean, maybe someone will make a whole Choose Your Adventure board game, says this Mahdi. Hashtag Mogbog. Hashtag Mogbog.
Yo, hashtag Mogbog.
Spoilers one time. Let's say, what do you say we jump back into this, guys?
Yeah.
All right, let's jump back in. Rock and roll. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Part 2.
As we left off, Gwynlyn was going in, and we're going to see what happens. I'll be Gwynlyn, Lyle will be the Raven.
Yeah.
Let's continue. The washing machine looked expensive. Yo, you know how much more expensive that washing machine costs now? You know how much the ER is?
Oh, dude.
Plus 5 hours of sitting around.
Time is money, dude. Time is money.
All right, let's do this. Let's get into this. See what's going to happen next.
Gonna have that pre-existing condition for the rest of your life, bro.
You go. Okay, I'll be the Raven, Lyle. You'll be the guy.
Okay.
My eyes close as energy throws through me. Time and space lose all meaning. Look, I just became someone else. And bond with Bjorn has been forged. 2 have become 1. 2 days later, the blacksmith wakes with a start, his face damp with sweat. He maintains his white-knuckle grip on the side of his bed. He's panting as if he was drowning. You go get some water, dude. Throw it on your face. The goats outside bleat incessantly. Having obviously been left unattended in the hot noon sun. How long has this man been sleeping? I can't seem to fully connect my thoughts to his. Something's not right. It's as though his mind is fragmented. I hear a voice, a name, whispered again and again. Bjorn, Bjorn! But as I contemplate the words, the man turns his attention to the rafters of this humble farmhouse. He notices me, and his face contorts to a scowl.
Am I dreaming? What are you doing in the house, Raven?
Well met, Bjorn.
Well met.
Speaking of Hearthstone, well met, Bjorn. I've invited myself in.
I must be dead or still sleeping. And now my thoughts can attain a communion with talking birds. Your arrival is an ill omen. I'm sure of it. What do you want with me?
Bjorn, this is no dream. Get out of bed.
Either I'm still under the full illness, or you are a figment of my imagination. But no matter, a blacksmith does not succumb to the pain in his head.
Ugh. Quit rambling and just listen to me.
What is it then? Have I been hexed? I warn you, Raven, do with me what you will. But leave Ingrid out of this. She has earned a peaceful, happy life.
You speak of your wife, I presume.
Of course. Where is she? Where's my wife?
Could you kill a guy with an ashtray? Are you a crank high voltage right now?
Yeah, I'm a little low crank high voltage. Nami.
Why not get up and see for yourself?
My love, where are you?
Oi.
Strange. At this hour, she usually tends to the hearth to ensure the forge roars. Then I continue my smithing in my workshop. If you've done her any harm, I care not if you are a messenger of the gods. You'll answer for it.
Calm yourself, Bjorn. Where did you last see her?
I saw Ingrid just this morning when she came to ease the throbbing pain in my forehead. She couldn't have gone far. I'll go outside.
She may simply be spending time outdoors. You understand? She's probably outside. I narrowly evade Bjorn as he charges the wooden door, throwing it wide open. Hints scatter across the dusty path that meanders into an idyllic but solitary view of Tormund Cliffs.
Ingrid, if you're here, please answer me. No answer. I don't know what you've done, but I'm going to find out for myself when I come back. You best be here. Raven, what's going on here? I searched but could find no evidence of Ingrid anywhere.
Someone may have seen her leave.
I see someone fishing by the river now.
Psycho, dude. What a psycho.
Oh, man. Have you seen a woman in the vicinity recently? She may be wearing a necklace around her neck, strung out of seashells.
Young man, the last beautiful woman I saw clearly was many moons ago. Afraid?
Ah, your eyes. I'm having trouble finding my wife. I meant no offense, old man.
None taken. In fact, I'm only passing through your village today. I'm not familiar with anyone in Derek. Don't worry, I'm sure your wife's not far, eh?
Enjoy your village. Good day. I feel speed that seemed to be the best place to look. Sometimes, oh man, scroll up. Sometimes Ingrid comes here to close her eyes for a bit after a hard day's work. But the lay of a heart of fire so fast. I'm switching the voice.
No, you gotta stay Statham. Bjorn Statham now. You can't switch it up.
I'm sorry.
Kill the immersion.
Where I even start? It'll take me some time to walk these fields, Raven. Ingrid! By gods, you're here. Play this game no longer. Where are you?
Rest now, Bjorn. Your throat must feel like it's on fire.
It does, Raven. But I swore I'll always be there for her. I fear she's gonna miss Raven for worse. I got like country on it.
I know you're going.
I got
You gotta go
country on it,
Nashville.
dude.
Pull it back, Statham. Pull it back. Crank high voltage. Let's get it back to
Dude, I
driver.
can't. Once
Let's
it
get
starts
back
to
to
veer, it's
driver.
over. It's over.
Steer the train back
Say,
onto.
out in the distance, that pebble patch on the beach. That's where we found each other for the first time. It's also where she promised her hand on me.
I've always been more of a loner, but I admire your devotion.
Ingrid showed me how to cultivate these fields and raise livestock. For my part, I taught her how to navigate the amber rapids near our home. I don't know why my voice wants to do that. We were partners.
Statham.
I'm sorry.
You're still partners. We're not done looking yet.
No, you're a strange character. I've tried to study your aura, but I've read almost nothing. Most likely because you're not human. Most creatures would have fled the first sight of my presence.
As I said, I am here to help you fulfill your mission.
Yes, and if the spirits of the forest would also keep their eyes and ears open for my beloved, I would be forever in debt to Mother Earth.
It's time. No. Think. What was Ingrid's last location?
You spake with reason.
Good idea.
And I recall she spoke of catching our morning meal. But in my bout of pain, I can't say I heard her entirely well.
In that case, it sounds like she wasn't fishing.
Like she went fishing.
It sounds like she went
I'll
fishing.
take you to a favorite spot. This will take but a moment.
Didn't we just check for her? By the way.
No, like in town we did.
Oh, okay. I thought we went and checked.
My wife's favorite spot near the bank. She always left it here. Apart from the placid river, I don't see much around. I see no signs of where Ingrid might have been fishing.
Let's check behind those large stones. Did you look there? Behind the stones? They're big.
There doesn't seem to be anything behind this. Wait, I found something. It's Ingrid's fishing rod. The same one she made for herself when she started learning how to fish.
What is it, Bjorn? What's wrong?
I was pondering about something that made little sense.
And what is that? Because you make no sense.
Would never leave Dashrak without at least telling me or someone else where she was going. I know sometimes she would leave by horse and cart for a few days to visit family in Navarre. I must speak to the villagers. They may know more. We'll head towards the village square, which will have us walking down a winding path. It's steep, and it will take me a few moments. As promised, the village square is not far. Once we pass a few stables, there'll be many citizens in Dashrak to speak to. We must go down into town to find Elder Torvald. You know what to do. I can't keep it going.
I listen to what the blacksmith is saying, but in this moment, I cannot help but think of the vision of fire that I had. There are now so many forces at play, pushing and pulling for control of Catan. They're all fighting for the longest road. I can feel it strongly. The balance of this island is becoming more fragile. I may be bird of providence, but even my powers of foresight have their limits. I have allied with these adventurers, but I know not how each of the stories would end. From this point on, I have the choice to continue my journey with any of the three.
Dun, dun, dun. Choices.
Return to map. It says.
All right, chat.
Now we can survey the island.
All right. No control.
All right, so who are we going to follow?
I think that's chat's choice.
Yes.
Who we're going to follow.
Should we go after Gwynlyn?
Jamesville, Norvik.
Yes, we go after Gwynlyn up here by Navag. She's going to kill Whitebeard. We've got Norik, who is trying to find
tastily eating a torched fig on the beach.
Yes, he's hanging out down here by Barren North Beach. We're hanging out down there, the East Dead grasslands, and then we've got over here,
Our blacksmith
we got
looking for
Bjorn.
his wife.
Yeah, he's looking for his wife who went fishing, but she's not fishing. We found her thing.
Asmati wants Tyrion. The whole card wants Gwelyn, and Richlock wants Bjorn.
All right, so who's gonna be the breaking tie? That's I think I'm gonna call Tyrion as
Well, there is no. Which one is Tyrion?
Tyrion Lannister. Let's see here. The
Bjorn, I like his creeper persona.
So
I don't know. Gwelyn in her scarf is pretty good too. Oh, she went fishing with her new friend.
Oh, do we think so? She's cheating on Bjorn.
Oh,
Interesting, Reld. Well, which one, guys? Which one? Do we dig deeper? Dragon Cat wants Gwen.
That's two people for Gwen.
Okay.
2 for Gwen, 1 for Bjorn.
Do we have another vote? Should we go Gwen? Do we want to see what happens with Whitebeard?
What does Spencer want? Spencer in chat.
Oh yeah, Spence. Late night tabletop. Look at this. Oh, should we get Gwen up here? Gwen, Darth Molly says. Okay.
Okay, Gwen.
Let's go help Gwen out. You're the Raven now.
All right. My eyes close as the energy flows through me. Time and space loses all meaning. A bond with Gwendolyn has been forged. 2 have become 1.
The placement of the houses and how this area is plenty full of docks. We're in the fisherman's wharf. The sun won't come out for a few hours, so we needn't worry about being seen for now. The boardwalk splits in 2 directions. It seems like we have 2 options. We could head to the waterfront cottages, where there are maybe residents, or we go the other way, towards the backdrop of a mountain. Choose well, Raven. You've been sent from Dawn. You were sent from Dawn.
Avoid suspicion by venturing towards the mountain view.
Wow. Whoa. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. The moon is full and round tonight. The mountain. The mountain in the distance stands out, like a guardian to the port town.
Indeed, her description is accurate. The trek itself is quiet, with nothing but the lapping of the waves against sharp rocks to be heard.
Nothing on these beaches but rotting fish.
Clearly inedible.
You're a raven. Isn't that what you eat? Where's the sound? We need some more sound effects of this beach. What a breathtaking view. You could see the entire island. Flourishing from here. I wish my father could see this. Ned Stark would love it.
What was your father like?
Well, he led the Starks to victory in the north. He was the king of the north.
You've got off script.
You don't even know my father. And now my bastard brother is the king of the north. But he won't accept it. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
He was a good man, my father. Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried.
That's how we should be doing the Raven. We should
Squawk, squawk,
squawk, squawk. Was sent to survey an island as bountiful as this one. During the expedition, he perished from an accident in that so-called paradise. I keep thinking what I could have done to prevent him from going.
But you don't believe that was simply an accident.
You know, I was actually promised to another. Do you know who I was? Do you know who it was?
Ramsay Boughton.
Ramsay Boughton. He was no more than a mere boy. It was completely arranged by my village elders, but that didn't suit me, so I cast it all aside. The ceremony, the length of my locks, everything, for my one chance at revenge.
You weren't ready to be someone's wife?
No, not at all. My father was coerced by Captain Whitebeard to go to that island, and that should have been a clear warning sign that the expedition would end up claiming my father's life. Now, I've dedicated the rest of my days to make sure Whitebeard pays for what he did. What he did to me. Justice will be dealt by my hand. I swear it.
By your cut hand?
by my
By your
hand.
stitched hand.
Go inside and close your eyes. The tears.
You're tired. You should rest.
I'll go retrieve some firewood. Keep us warm. Were it not for me, I'll return soon. Raven, I'm back from the beach. I trust nothing exciting has happened while I was gone. It took a while, but I managed to find a few good slabs of wood.
It was a miracle to find anything at all in this darkness.
We'll have to make do with sleeping under the boardwalk. It's not so bad. Smells like there will be rainfall soon. Still, it's a wonder how bountiful this island really is, amidst all these rocks and sediments. I think I found iron ore. Taking some might prove useful. Huh? Footsteps. A guard. Who else would be awake at this hour? He must be making his rounds. Starting a fire now would draw attention to us. Yet it's freezing. I don't have anything else to keep us warm.
We know not if he's fiend or friend. Don't draw attention.
True. Making a fire on the outskirts of town I know nothing about may not be the best idea. I prefer not to attract undue attention anyhow. Anyhow. After today, I've lost most of the feeling in my arms and legs. My eyes grow heavy. Keep watch for me while I lay down a moment, Raven, for we're both in unknown territory.
It takes mere moments for Gwendolyn to nod off. She will undoubtedly sleep more than she suggests, but she certainly earned it. She will return.
Oh, it's first light. Curse me for sleeping longer than originally anticipated. I should be more alert next time. Well, nothing to do about it except begin my day. It's still early. I followed my body all the sleep it needed, I think.
You certainly slept like the dead.
I've not completely regained my strength, but at this point, I'll take whatever I can get. Now, to procure heartier food and drink before I begin tracking down the beast, Whitebeard.
I like an adventurer who knows what she wants.
Oh,
heyo!
Ew.
I watch as Gwendolyn shakes the sand out of her boots and makes her way to the center of town in good spirits.
I think we're due to head to town now. Fly on ahead. I'll meet you at the town entrance.
All right.
All right.
Boom, bring.
Blue, 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 blue. All right, guys. Who do we go to next?
Oh, she's grayed out.
She's
All
grayed
right.
out now. Now we have to choose between. We have to tweet.
Bjorn?
Yeah. Bjorn, also known as Dothraki Horde Leader.
Dothraki Horde Leader,
Yeah.
Crank High Voltage.
Yeah, High Voltage, or Norik.
Richlock said Gwendolyn is very sassy.
Yes, she is played by
That she
Sansa
is.
Stark. She is played by Sansa Stark.
All right. There's a couple people want Bjorn. Bjorn and his hussy.
Bjorn is
Bjorn.
Oh, hardcore. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so I'm Raven, right? Get ready,
Yeah.
Jason Statham. My eyes close. The energy flows through me. Time and space lose all meaning. A bond with Bjorn has been forged. Two become one. I glide through the air, doing my best to catch up with Bjorn, who has already darted through the crowd.
Please, does anyone see my wife, Ingrid?
He's going like this.
She's been missing for hours.
Go gently on them.
And now, I just need to know at least someone has seen her. You there, boy. You and your friends are atop these hills every day. Have you seen Ingrid?
Your wife? I think I saw her early morn, passing this way. Nah, she headed that way. Oh, this is a girl. She headed that way toward the village gate, but never came back.
You certain? Which way she go? Out with it!
I'll never understand human hatchlings. Oh, the butcher. Easy now. Those children were too busy playing. I saw your wife. She was carrying a rod over her shoulder, like she was going fishing. At least someone has confirmation.
Okay.
Yes, it would make sense. I know she went to a riverbank to catch us some meat, bring it home. I thank you. It's the first good news I've heard all day. Raven, don't stray too far. There's someone else I'd like to meet, but I must find him first.
Hops in his
Raven.
car.
I found the one I was looking for.
A frail man leaning on his walking stick waves to the crowd, urging them to go about their business. Well met, my boy. Pray tell, are you on your feet? Have you not been with illness these few days?
Ingrid sat steadfast by my bedside, nursing me to health. But I fear something's happened to her.
Oh.
She was not in the farmhouse when I woke this morning.
Ah.
She must have left to fetch our morning meal.
Oh.
Simply lost her way in the woods somewhere.
Do you think the elder could help us?
Certainly hope so, Raven. If anyone could help, it would be him. I've searched all around the village for her, but I can only do so much here. So I come to you for guidance.
Do not despair, my son. Tell me what you need.
Raven, either we receive the help we need, or go on our own and leave the village tonight. No matter what we say, his approval won't be easy.
We must start looking for Ingrid on our own.
I have to go, Elder. I leave at first light. Ma.
I'm afraid I don't understand. I'd tread lightly here if I were you. He might know Kung Fu.
I have to get away from here. I try everything I could to find my wife. But there's not more I can accomplish here in Dasrak. Please, I know that.
Well, you know our oaths, but you do not need to heed them. We may be free folk. Oh, we're the free folk.
Oh, they're all the free folk.
We may be free folk who do as we please, but we never forget where we come from. The Great White North. We do not abandon our home. This is what I've said since the day we first found you. What is he talking about, Bjorn?
He's talking about man's radar. He's a good man.
Bones.
There's so much you don't know about me, Raven. There's much I don't know about myself.
I've never been more displeased with you than I am at the moment. I need a moment to calm down.
Of course, Elder. Please sit down. We'll rest together. Now the Elder Torvar has a moment to clear his head. Seems less angry with me.
Bjorn, I have something to say to you. Listen closely.
Yes, of course.
Never forget when Ingrid and I saved you that freezing night on our shores. You swore this oath to me, and a man is bound by his word. You're the blacksmith, who will stoke the fires of Dasrak? No, here you will remain.
It's a goddamn guilt trip.
Oh, you just digging into the past, huh? We don't know where she went. She may have gone to Navag to visit the deceitful brothers of hers. You know, Raf, the one who's been skulking and thieving around here recently. Try appealing to his emotions.
But what of Ingrid? She may be abandoned, completely alone.
Bjorn, my decision is final. Do not speak of this further. I am an old man and must head to bed soon. It's a full moon tonight. Make a wish upon the stars, and the gods will see to it that you are rejoined with your wife.
I don't agree with this at all. Still, there's one thing you could be right about. Only logical explanation is that she met with Raf, secretly traveled to Navag to visit a family.
But then why is it kept a secret?
It's simply my best guess. The only way we'll find answers is go to Navag and find Raf.
Outside of Bjorn's farmhouse, I tuck my wings and perch on a branch, while the moon hangs full and neat in the sky. Then, without warning, I feel a flash in my eyes. I feel as though I've lost control of my body to some strange force, beginning to stray out of thought and time. The whiteness of the moon swells all around me, triggering my mind to focus and go deep within. Ah! Oh, here we go. We get to enjoy this. Oh, let's go within the Raven's mind, guys. Creepy
Wow,
walls.
look at this.
What's this?
It looks like the logo for Mozilla Firefox.
Yeah. The torch burns and crackles. It's creepy, dude.
Oh, Asmati, I would not say such things if I were you.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear the wolf?
You wish.
Guys, what do you see? That's a crazy fox. That's the nine-tailed fox right there. It's Naruto, dude.
Dude, it is.
Oh,
What else is there?
Look at that.
Oh! Children gasp and shudder in fear for their lives. What's the other one say? Up there, on top of the torch.
Oh, there's something up there? Oh, yeah.
Flames lash out as the torch swings violently.
Oh, this is creepy. Something's going on Catan, dude. Oh, I can't turn around anymore. Okay, this is creepy. Are we in the mood now? We understand there's a big fire. People are freaking out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's mad, though.
The vision dissipates quickly, and the searing images seem to fade from sight. I look around. I am in Dasrock once again, and a familiar voice calls out, sweeping the tangled weavings of my mind aside.
Raven, you hear me? What happened? You were distant for a moment. If you are in no condition to follow me, you can stay here. I made up my mind. I'm leaving the village tonight to find Ingrid. You coming? What do you say?
I had this strange... never mind. Let's go.
Good. I might feel like a fool taking you with me. But a talking bird is as good as saying company. I could hope for my hour of need. We'll be traveling through the Amber Rapids by canoe. First, I'll take some food for the journey. And then, I'll wear this seashell necklace. That Ingrid made for me.
What are you, 1990s high school senior that went to California for the first time?
I got my Jenkos. I got a white belt. And I got my Vans. I got my Airwalks.
I got my conch shell.
And my seashell necklace. And I got plastic bracelets that I tie around my wrists. And I got frosted tips in a faux hawk. And I'm wearing a backpack with a black flag sticker on it.
That I don't listen to Black Flag. I noticed your wife.
I went to a no effects show.
I have this necklace, brah. Says Dorn.
Yeah, totally.
Bruh. And your wife has a similar necklace?
Yes. It's very much distinctive Dasrak style.
Is that your wife's necklace, bro?
Go. Follow me to rapids. We'll leave in dead night. Raven, we'll leave in the canoe are prepared. There's just one last thing I have to do.
I try not to get in Bjorn's way as he hastily boards up the front door. Once the animals are fed and supplies are stocked for the journey, I follow Bjorn to the river's edge where a canoe bobs up and down silently in the water. As I am admiring the canoe and its ingenuity, well done building, I hear the cheerful voice of someone I recognize. Off so soon? And to think I was just starting to enjoy your fine village. Lots of freshwater salmon you folks here have. I was hoping you'd be a guide of sorts.
Not today, old man. I'm sure you must have heard gossip all over Dasrak by now. My wife has gone missing for the better part of the day, and I've sworn to find her.
Old lamps for new. Old lamps for new.
Oysters, clams, and cockles.
Old lamps for new. Yeah, oysters, lamps. Who is this man?
Was just thinking the same thing. What's your name? Anyways.
The name's Melkor. I'm a fisherman from out west. Been fishing and reeling longer than I can remember. At least, that's what my old lady used to always tell me before it was her time to go. I like him.
Sounds like she was a good woman.
That she was. Listen, if you're going to find your wife tonight, then I suggest something to light the way. I was saving these torches for my daughter, but I can see you might need them more. I'm already used to the dark, shall we say. Go on, take them. My daughter is coming by to pick up me by the horse, and then we'll be on our way.
How generous of him.
Torch. Look at this raven. Somehow I feel he will still need them.
Keep them torches. Your dog will still need the light to light the way on horseback tonight.
Your prerogative, young man. Yeah, your prerogative, young man. Don't come crying to me when you need help.
Your prerogative.
Malcor did his best. Now, you go find your wife and bring her safely, you hear? Tala, and I will pray for success on our ride home. Malcor waves goodbye as Bjorn and I enter the canoe carefully so as to not tip the boat. Myself with great ease, of course. Bjorn grabs an oar while I squat on the bench ahead of him. Under the moonlight, the river glistens like silver.
You see these rapids? They may look calm now, but I assure you, they come faster, more aggressive, the further inland we get. Consider yourself warned. Are you ready?
Is that a tinge of excitement I detect in your voice?
And let us leave quickly. We'll need to be quiet as we paddle past Sleeping Village. I won't want to arouse any suspicion. I will return. We're far away from Death right now. The ample rapids are not. I never thought I would be disobeying my elder, but what's done is done. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Wow.
Bjorn.
Bjorn just hauled ass up there.
Oh, thanks, Darth Molly.
Best Bjorn ever. Done. Oh, I guess he's red now too. Okay, I guess these are the only one left is this dude.
Yeah. Since we started with him, I have no idea what voice I did with him. I think it was just regular.
So I'm Raven again, still.
Yeah.
And my eyes close as the energy flows through me. And time and space, Lyle, you got to get in character. This is our get in character.
Geez.
A bond with
I don't
Nork
even
is
know
before
what
us.
voice. I might have to switch it up.
The sun announces its presence above the desert peaks. Nork is sound asleep, and he has evidently made contact with one of the island's locals. Locals!
Locals!
I'm the Raven, that's right.
Yeah.
Nork! Jesus, the music.
What? Wait. What voice I did this one? Gods of mercy.
Don't make any sudden movements.
Scorpion. There's a scorpion on me. Kill it.
Oh, I'm not touching it.
Easy for you to say. It's not crawling all over your chest.
Look at. Don't move. She simply wants to say hello.
You have a uniquely disturbing sense of imagination. The seconds feel like hours. How much longer?
Silence you.
There. Now that I got it off my chest, let's not tarry any longer. Thanks for the push-ups.
Nork wipes a bead of sweat from his brow. As I glide through the air, the utter barrenness of this place quickly dawns on me.
Nothing much grows here. A fresh water supply must be found if we're going to survive the day.
Well, where should we look for water?
I'm growing awfully thirsty, and my mouth is dry. Let me survey this spot first so that we have an idea where we go.
I think this was the voice you did for him.
Raven, follow me. After surveying the area, I found several places we could search for water or a place to rest. This stretch of desert can't be endless. To the south, I can make out a few rocky hills. Perhaps there are caves where we can take shelter from the heat. There's a high cliff face just west of us. A quick trek up would give us a wider vantage point to survive the surrounding area, but it's out of the way. Like, looking towards the east, I see nothing but patches of dead grass stretching for miles. I wonder where that flock of pelicans is headed to.
Which way should we go, chat? Do we go to the cliff face to the west?
We have 3 options, guys.
Yeah, ABC now. ABC, the game's getting intense. It's getting harder. We've moved to the next level. We can stop by the cliff face to the west. We can walk towards the yellow grasslands in the east. Or we can let us head south to find possible shelter. Where are we going, guys?
The cliffs of insanity.
Are we going to the cliffs? Are we going to go play in the high Sierras or the savannah with the Lion King? Savannah, miserable.
Hi, Savannah.
The high savannah. Or are we going to go find some shelter? Shelter!
All right, Darth Molly wants cliff, so Norik will possibly walk off the edge. Cliff it is.
This sounds like
Let's do it.
Mogbog.
He's the worst. He's obviously the one we hate the most.
Yep.
Very well. We'll follow your lead. First, we'll have to hike up this cliff face. It's steeper than I originally thought. I'll push up this cliff for a bit before we stop and look around. Who knows if I can even make it all the way. Phew. Scaling this cliff was no small matter, as I had originally thought. Amazing. Up here, we can see everything. Just look around us. We are actually on some large desert rock. This place may be largely barren, but I feel like there's some beauty to it.
It's a good thing I can simply fly up this cliff.
Look, Raven. To the east, I can see a much larger island in the distance. Yes, it is green and lush. I see forests and great mountains. Fortune has smiled upon us. I'm certain there must be an abundance of food and fresh water. We need only to find the path that takes us there.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
Finally, things are looking up. Where to now?
Do we go to the grasslands, guys, or do we go to the shelter?
Dragon Cat said I'd pick shelter. But is this guy really that much of a goof to walk off the cliff? Oh, Slaughter. What's going on here? Is Chris and Arp being a raven?
I currently am a raven. Lyle is currently Norik, the wrecked sailor. Sailor. What's going on, Slaughter? Yeah, we need John here. John needs to get in here, too, with you. So are we going to go towards the shelter now, guys?
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, BVA Craner.
Sub 7 months.
Let's get some Christmases for BVA Craner. Christmas.
Yeah, get your Christmas.
Christmas. I am a raven. I am the three-eyed raven. I am Worgen at the moment. I am the Worgen. Lyle sometimes plays as the Worgen. We Worgen into the raven.
I play a Worgen when Chris is a sassy woman.
Sansa.
Yeah, Sansa.
So where are we going, guys? We going to the grasslands, or are we going to go to the shelter? We gotta know where we're gonna go.
Dragon Cat said I'd pick shelter.
Okay, we're trying to walk Norik off a cliff. Let's go to the shelter.
That didn't work.
Didn't work. Let's go to the shelter.
Sounds prudent to me. The sun is scorching the back of my neck, and it will probably remain this way the entire afternoon. It's a long journey by foot, so let's make haste.
Oh, is that maybe I can get him to poison himself? Is that a small plant species sprouting from the ground?
Do it, dude. These ones here, they're called living stones. They look like pebbles, but in fact they're leaves that part, allowing a daisy-like flower to push out and grow. I've seen plants very similar to them on my travels. Living stones tend to flourish in very dry climates. They're built to survive.
How apt. We've arrived at a dried-up bank near the edge of a desert valley. A reservoir may have coursed through this terrain at a time in the past, but now it is as dry as bones in the sun.
Not one drop to quench my thirst. Raven, wait, I beg you. Sweat drips heavily down my brow, and my feet ache. I require a moment's rest.
Norkress.
The increased wind out here in the valley causes my vision to be slightly obscured by dust clouds. It's difficult to tell if I'm walking in a straight line or if I'm actually going in circles. Wait, my boot just brushed against something. It's a small canteen made from beaten up leather.
Wait, if it was just lying there, then someone must have dropped it.
Still some water left in, but not so much. There's a curious pattern sewn on the leather. Sun symbols, 4 of them. And over there to the side, I can see someone resting against the sand dunes. Oi, you, can you hear me?
Is he possibly a member of your crew?
Oh, no, it's just a hollowed out corpse. His name is Chester Copperpot.
You are the absolute worst.
His hand-filled skull, he's been this way for a while, looking for the treasure of One-Eyed Willie. How fitting that the first person I meet on this lifeless rock should be a dead one.
Poor thing. Say a prayer for it and move on. Show some respect.
The sand clouds have begun to subside. Those large rocky cliffs. They have now come into sharp focus. Strange. They seem less intimidating when we first spotted them.
We haven't reached the top yet, Norik.
Agreed. And it will be getting dark soon. Do you see those two caves up at the height of this cliff? Even if I start climbing from the base now, it would be like impossible to reach them before dark.
That's very high up. It's entirely dangerous. You should totally do it.
At this point, we either lie down and give in, or we take every opportunity that comes our way. Who knows what we might find inside? But as proof that your words have not fallen on deaf ears, we'll wait until the first light before making the climb. For now, let's make a campfire and eat something in preparation for tomorrow.
There's nothing to eat. There's literally nothing to eat, you ass.
But that will make the climb tomorrow more difficult. Alas, do you hear that thunder? It means I better find shelter, or it's gonna be a long night without sleep.
I hate him.
Dude, he's the worst. I had to give him that voice. I don't like it.
We tried to kill him.
Can we go back to Bjorn?
I think he should climb up into that cave and see if something eats him. It's entirely dangerous. You should do it.
Yo, what up, Trash? Saying that I'm the best audiobook actor. NA.
Yeah. Whole card. Trash. Good night. Take care, bud. Thanks for hanging out with us and having fun tonight.
Oh, Slaughter says that I need to play D&D.
Yeah, totally. With Darf. All right, so guys, we have our three options back again. We have Bjorn.
All right, so do you want Chris as Lady Gwendolyn? Me as Norvik again, or me as Bjorn?
Norvik is awful. We want him to die, and Bjorn, I don't know. You guys choose wisely.
That's another set of push-ups.
All right, we're getting Lyle in shape, guys. Lyle in shape.
That's two sets.
That's what I like to see. All
right, guys. Gwendolyn or Bjorn?
We're taking a break on Norik. Take a break on Norik for a bit.
I can't do Norik two in a row. I can't.
Yeah, Norik's a little. Norik needs to die.
Yeah.
We're hoping Norik doesn't make it, guys.
Okay, go Bjorn. Just let's move this along.
Go Bjorn. Okay, let's go Bjorn. Norik out of the way, says Reld.
Oh, Reld wants Norik out of the way?
Yeah, I guess it's got a point. He's got a point. Like, if we play through his storyline, there can only be so much of him, right?
That's true. Okay.
Let's just see.
Unless anybody else in chat says something, Reld is holding the torch.
That's right.
And he's picking for the rest of the chat.
And look, we can see where he's traveled from. Look at this. You can see the crash ship happened right there.
Yep.
Then we headed south to the barren North Beach. We've headed down over the Lookout Cliff. We've come around the East Dead Grasslands, and now we're at the top of this mountain here with Norik.
Yep.
So let's stick with Norik. Let's see.
All right, let's see. Let's continue his story.
We're going to continue his story. My eyes close as energy flows through me. Time and space lose all meaning. A bond with Norik has been forged, Lyle. Two have become one. I'm reaching down to become one with you.
Yeah.
The receding rain beats against the rocky overhang. Above us, it stops quite suddenly. I watch quietly as Norik steps out into the open to investigate the washed-out campfire. Then he quickly turns his attention to the jagged cliff that extends high up and overlooks the tranquil valley.
It rained heavily last night. And while I'm happy the temperature gave us a chance to cool off, I had trouble falling asleep. Hope you fared better than I did.
If I slept 1 minute, there'd be no one to watch over you.
As promised, we're going to attempt this cliff today.
I'm like, if you would have died last night if I didn't stay up all night.
The natural climber in me can see there are plenty of holes.
You're not listening to me.
So it's naturally quite safe.
Look me in my raven eye.
Once you have a good grip on the wall, it's a matter of placing like 1 foot up after the other. You see, so far, so good.
Don't look at me. I'm flying up. You understand I'm a raven, right?
Let me establish my grip on this cliffside, and I will speak with you once I'm higher up.
You're such... Listen.
Well met, Raven. Phew. Climbing with the sun in your face is not easy. I'm actually getting into a steady climbing rhythm. Only a few more feet before the nearest cave. Shouldn't be too difficult to reach. Beyond that is another opening, which also seems like a cave, but the mouth looks smaller. Should we try entering a cave?
Climb up to the second cave.
All right, see you, Xbox Mayor.
Have a great night, Xbox. Good to see you.
It's a challenge, but then the gods favor the brave. Alas, I'll try going this way.
You'll have to climb quicker than that. Just like now, I'm just pushing him.
I'm losing my grip, and I can feel the wind picking up at this altitude.
Reach up for that upper ledge.
I'm not sure how much longer I can hold on.
Norik's body language tells me he's scared. More scared than he'd like to admit. He's weak from not eating, and he's obviously having trouble seeing. A gust of wind. His grip is loosening. Yes. The weight of his body is too much for his weakened state. The rock slips away from him, and I watch helplessly as his body hurtles to the ground. Oh, we killed him, guys! Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad.
Wow, I didn't realize that this could happen. We actually lost him. We hated him so much that we lost him.
We killed off Norik, guys.
Want to say some words about Norik?
We've realized that there is a fail state.
To this game.
You can either restore the bond with Norik. That's
this
right.
was a surprise, guys. This was like a real big surprise.
We tried to kill Norik, and we successfully killed Norik.
And I didn't think they were going to let us do this. I thought it was going to go forever.
He was the most obnoxious survivor of the crash. And
he roasted one fig on the beach, and he said he didn't even like it.
He almost burned the entire forest down with the one torch we had. He blinded the raven, and then the first thing he found was the raven, who was literally standing next to him. I guess our only option is to restore the bond.
I guess we have to restore last bond.
Oh, okay. Let's restore the bond. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a retrieval.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna go back to the last. What is it in Dark Souls? The last flame? No.
Last, yeah, we go back to the
spark.
The spark. We spin a spark.
Yeah, we spend a spark.
We spin a spark.
All right, we spent the spark.
Yeah, Darth Molly says, "Rip you, whiny pinhead."
Should we? Okay, let's give Norvik a break.
All right, Norvik's taking a break.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this is a good time for us to take a break. But think about who you guys want to hear next. You've got Bjorn.
Do you want Gwendolyn, Bjorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwendolyn or Bjorn.
And then we got Gwendolyn up here. She's up here and up by Navik. We're going after Whitebeard to go get her revenge for everything he did to her. And then we've got Bjorn.
Bjorn is in a canoe. Going upstream to look for his wife.
Still trying to
with their dastardly brother Raph.
Right. So think about who you guys want to see in part 3, as we've just killed off Norik. We had our first death. Well, we restored that bond, with the spark. Yeah. But that was a lot of fun. That story got intense. The Raven was like,
it got really real.
Go Norik, go grab for it, do it.
Yeah.
Go. Are you gonna fall?
You were just like, go. I don't care about you. I don't care about you.
Try it. You're not good.
You gave me no support, dude. You gave me this much support.
I'm just gonna fly, dude.
As
I got wings, dude. I fly.
Yeah, you got wings.
Yep.
I have to climb.
Can we just loop kill Norvik over and over again?
Oh my god.
That's horrible. All right, so we'll be back for part 3. This was a lot of fun. We hope you guys are having fun in chat. We hope you guys are enjoying the new emote for the Christmas season. Yes. It's Christmas time.
Limited time only, or until we fill it with another.
Yes, it's for the holidays. Be sure you enjoy Christmas as subs to the channel here. We hope you enjoy the Christmas bear. And we'll see you guys for part 3. Hope you're enjoying some Catan Stories. Hi.
Yep. Bye.